Okay, hi. Welcome to the Easter Unearthly Day episode of whatever this is. Please ignore the Tide Man. He volunteered spiritually.
I did not volunteer spiritually.
You're doing great, babe. Real strong presence.
Well, thank you. I read half a pamphlet about bondage and dominance and, well, honestly, I got the gist.
Daryl, you helped tie me up.
Team building.
It's a centerpiece.
I am not a centerpiece. Hey, quit growling.
I'm not growling, I'm projecting.
Honey, your tail just knocked over the cranberry sauce.
You have a tail?
It's seasonal, Easter adjacent.
Those are pipe cleaners on your face.
Rustic whiskers.
Untie me before you start playing dead.
She's committed.
All right, tonight's first story is The Sewing, written by Steve Lloyd, voiced by Alexandra Skye Jones, with sound design by Lawrence Lewis.
Why is there dirt under the table?
It's fine, it's thematic, don't worry about it. This story is about seeds and growth and sometimes things that maybe should not.
Oh, that's bad. That's real bad.
Could be roots.
Roots don't knock, Daryl.
Not all seeds bear fruit. Roll the story right now.
Daryl!
After dessert.
The knocking. It stopped. But I can still hear something. Not fists. Not hands. No. It's softer than that. Like someone patting dirt over a grave. The children's laughter is gone. The streets silent. The air itself feels pulled tight, stretched to the breaking point. I thought I was safe in here. But it isn't the villagers you should be afraid of. It's the field. Always the field. They call this night the sowing. They'll tell you it's about crops, about returning life to the earth. And that's the lie they tell outsiders. The truth? The fields here aren't fed to grow. They're fed to remember. I looked out the window just once more. I shouldn't have. The soil was moving in waves, swelling and collapsing. Like something underneath was trying to breathe. Long ridges rolled across the earth. Backs of buried serpents slithering just beneath the surface. Dead stalks of wheat stood up again. Still, rattle, no wind. And then faces. Go help me. Faces ran through the soil. Pale, blind, waxy, mouths moving soundlessly, gasping at the air before the earth swallowed them back. I know they're still there. I know they're waiting. The elders whisper about the winter of 1777. The Hessians who froze, who starved, who rotted in these very fields. No graves, no markers, no froth took their souls. The soil took their bodies. And the soil never forgot it. Every autumn, it remembers. Every autumn, it hungers. That's why they burn the bones, why they feed the furnace. That's why the children scatter ash across the furrows, not to bless the fields, to mark them, to tell the buried where to climb. And now, the marchers are awake. Can you hear them? Their tread is soft, but it shakes the house. Step by step, hundreds of them, thousands, grinding the dirt like a drum. They don't stumble. They don't falter. The fields parts for them. Sounds beneath me. Not in the soil anymore. In the floorboard. Scratching. Clawing. The field wants it. I thought the knocking was someone at the door. I thought it meant someone needed help. Now I know what it was. It wasn't knocking. It was the fear. And it's still trying to get in.
Okay? I didn't like that. I didn't like any part of that.
That was the sewing. And I think it got into the house. Oh, no.
It's about growth.
Oh.
Nothing about that was healthy growth. That was, consequences. Why is it warm?
Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're just gonna keep moving forward before anything else grows.
Nope. Nope. Something is directly under me.
Probably roots.
Stop saying roots like that helps.
All right. Next story. The next story is called Kinfolk, written by Brady Flanagan and starring J.R. Snyder as Dad.
Untie me before I become fertilizer.
And then Brady Flanagan as Kid.
Family.
This is not a family moment.
And sound design by Isostatical. It's about a father and a son out in the woods, learning something about where they came from. Isn't that nice?
After dessert.
There may not be a dessert.
Rise and shine, Zach. Come on, you're gonna miss it.
Dad, it's bad enough that you dragged me out here to the middle of nowhere, where my phone gets less than 0 bars, by the way.
I don't want to hear it, son. Come on, Zachary. It's just a short walk from here, but it'll be worth it. Trust me.
Mom never makes me do any of this crap.
Yeah, well, it's my weekend. I don't think you realize how special you are. Besides, I'm not going to let my 14-year-old son waste it sitting in front of a TV playing Murder Shot.
It's called Valor Shot, Dad.
Whatever. Come on. Time to experience something truly extraordinary.
Terry would never make me do this.
Look, son, I get it. Things have been different these last couple of years. I'll always love your mother, but sometimes things don't work out. And yeah, I'll admit it. Terry is younger and probably more fun than I am. It's probably why your mother chose him too. But I'm not just some old fuddy-duddy.
Fuddy-duddy? What are you, a Betty Boop cartoon?
Betty Boop? Where did you pull that reference from? Who in the heck raised you?
I don't know. Some old fuddy-duddy.
Sheesh. Come on. We only have a few minutes now.
What exactly is it that you want me to see?
Why all this secrecy?
You'll see. And trust me, you'll never forget it. This way.
What was that?
Shh. Nothing above a whisper from this point on. You don't want to scare them.
Scare who?
Shh. You'll see. This way. Have you ever thought it was strange how you've never met any of my side of the family? No grandparents, aunts, uncles, anything?
Meh. I just assumed they lived out of state.
In a way, yeah. Zach, have you ever felt different? Maybe a little out of place?
I'm in middle school, Dad. That's kind of the default setting.
Yeah, but there's something more for you and me. Not a bad thing, mind you. Different, but extraordinary. Even among our own people, you and I are special.
What do you mean? Italians?
Not quite. Okay, here we are. Just in time. The sun is about to come over the peak.
What the heck is that?
A tool. It will let us see.
See what? The empty field?
No, just... Ah, perfect. We made it. I knew that they would be here.
Dad, you're starting to freak me out.
Look through this here. Seriously. They're just waking up.
What are you...
Right there.
Whoa! What are those? It's gotta be some sort of illusion, right? Trick of the light.
No, son. They're quite real. Those are fae. Fairy folk. These specifically are will-o'-the-wisps, feisty little creatures. Tend to set fires, but you have to know how to treat them. Watch.
Dad?
Oop.
They're coming this
Oop,
way.
oop.
Maybe stop?
Wait. Hoot, hoot, hoot. Now, bow to them low, like this.
What?
Just do it. Nice and slow. There. Now look through the tool.
They're just looking at us. Like they're curious.
They recognize their own. Son, we are their kin.
What? I'm no ball of light.
No, but we are fae. We're from their world. There are certain points, like this mountain, where the barrier between worlds is thin. I have the ability to live in the human world, and as such, it is my responsibility to protect this mountain. We are guardians, Zachary. We're the bridge that protects both human and fae alike. It's a sacred responsibility, and I have much to teach you.
Whoa.
Now, let's see Terry try to beat this.
man. That one stays with you.
Yeah. Family secrets, bonding, generational trauma. And whatever is currently trying to tunnel into my sins.
It was very touching, and I would like to move on to the next one.
It's about where you came from.
I'm about to come up through this chair if someone doesn't untie me.
The next story is called A New Fence Panel, written by Catherine Pep, and acted by Elizabeth Ranolfson as Sylvia and Lucy Holland as Frances.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Nobody check the shed.
With sound design by Daniel Kelly.
What's it about, honey?
It's about a woman with a secret, a new neighbor, and a shed that she really hopes stays closed.
That shed is not closed.
Could be the wind.
The wind does not knock from the inside.
Roll the story right now before we check.
I am begging you, just untie me.
After dessert.
Oh, hello there. You must be our new neighbor.
Hi, yes, we just moved in last week. I'm Frances. My other half is Robin. They're at...
Sylvia. A pleasure to meet you. Welcome. Are you new to the area, or...?
No, we were in Twyford before, so not far. I'm afraid I was just on my way to pick Robin up from the station.
Twyford? The 20 minutes away, Twyford? Far enough in my book. I think people can be quite unfair to poor old Twyford, don't you? It has that lovely park. What brings you here then? Friends, family, work?
Closer to work. We don't know anyone around here yet.
Everyone is very nice. You'll fit right in.
Thanks. That's good to know. I'd better head.
Terribly prone to gossip, of course, but who isn't? So long as you don't pay too much attention to what people are saying. Busybodies, eh? When you've been here as long as we have, you turn a blind eye to such nonsense. I always say that those...
How long have you been here? You and...
It'll be 37 years in June. No, just me. Well, my husband was here too, for 30, but he's been... gone. Well, 7 years now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Wasn't your fault.
Were you close to the previous owners of our house? I only ask because...
June and Eric? Oh, we spoke over the fence, you know, but I didn't know them terribly well. Does anyone really know their neighbors these days? June was very sweet, if a bit naive. Book smart, you know. I never had anything to do with Eric. Our paths didn't cross, not since my husband, you know.
I'm sorry. I only mentioned it because we've been planning some renovations and I thought someone might know something about the work that was done on the house previously. The forms with the sale were really vague and...
I'm afraid I can't help you there. The windows were definitely changed. Double glazing salesmen saw them coming. Eric always had an eye on the sale value. Curb appeal, he said. His lawn was the envy of the neighborhood. He went to great pains to keep it just so. But I can't see you needing to touch the garden.
No, it's gorgeous. We'll be getting a new fence panel to replace the one that is looking a bit rickety. If that's okay with you. I think that side is our boundary, if we've understood all the plans correctly.
Of course, that's fine. It is yours, I believe. Eric always used to keep it so tidy.
And then the only other thing we want to do out here is swap the shed around.
What? That shed is only 7 years old, built to last. Why on earth do you need to replace it?
It does seem a shame, really. But we've always dreamt of a pond, and that chunky slab is in the perfect spot. Unfortunately for us.
But
anyway, I'm so sorry, but I really must be off. I'm going to be so late. Rob will think something's happened to me. Sylvia, wasn't it? Lovely to meet you.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Nobody goes outside.
That was a nice story, though.
Ah, yes, Daryl. A lovely story about secrets and neighbors, and says it absolutely should not be open.
Okay, we're still hosting this. We are professionals.
You have a tail, and I'm tied to a chair.
That's not mutually exclusive.
Do not answer that.
The next story is called In Spite of Mistakes and Secrets. Written by Matthew Curran.
Do not open that door.
And acted by Melissa Carrington as Vane and Daniel Kelly as Harris.
Maybe it's a neighbor.
Neighbors don't breathe like that.
With sound design by Brady Flanagan.
Who touched the door?
This story is about college friends reuniting, old bonds, old memories, and the kind of secret that maybe should have stayed buried. Oh, man.
It's in here.
Still polite. It did knock.
Daryl, untie me. I am not meaning that thing like this.
After dessert.
Negative, K. Nothing further. Just kitty Camby in the corner.
Vane?
Harris, it's good to see you again.
Again? We haven't seen each other in how long? 5 years? And what's the matter? You look exhausted.
It's a long story. May I come in?
Sure. Yeah, make yourself at home.
Thank you.
Do you want me to get you some water? Tea?
It's all good. I'm not thirsty.
You look like you ran a marathon.
I kinda did. In a way. But yeah. I'm trying to lay low for a while.
Wait, what? You're in trouble? What happened? Please tell me I'm not an accomplice of something illegal.
It's not like that, Harris. It's... Look, there's something I've never told you before. About me.
What do you mean? We went to college together. We were even coworkers afterward. You told me a lot about your life. I recalled you said you were a refugee, but I can't remember which country.
Technically, I didn't say what country, but... Yeah. Why I'm here. It has to do with that.
So what is it?
I've been outed.
Outed? You mean you're gay?
What? No. No. It has nothing to do with sexual orientation. It's something else. It'll be easier if I show you.
Show me? What do you mean?
You, remember that I always wear this ring on my right hand?
Yeah. Yeah, you never took it off.
There's a reason. Easy!
Whoa.
Still me.
You just now have ash gray skin, your eyes changed color, and your ears are... you're an elf?
Yeah. Ta-da!
This is not a joke, is it?
I'm still me, Harris. It's just the appearance was the secret, but everything else I told you about my life's true. The refugee status, my wish to become a singer, the fact that you were my only friend in the years we knew each other.
Then why did you up and disappear?
I think you know now why. Sometimes, this ring enchantment doesn't work 100%. It malfunctioned, and someone spotted me. I had to be out of the area for some time.
So why did you come back?
Because, well, you already know the country's clamping down on all sorts of people now. Immigrants and even refugees. I mean, imagine if they knew about my true nature. I don't know what will happen, Harris. I don't know who else to turn to.
I mean, if I sheltered you, I'd be an accomplice.
I didn't come to you immediately because I knew that was the case. I don't want you to get in trouble.
So why now? Let me check that for a moment.
I'll be in the other room.
Fugitive? Fugitive, what do you mean? Haven't seen anyone tonight. What did this fugitive do? So, it's not what they did, it's what... Alright, well, if I see anyone of that description, I'll let you know.
So, who was that?
Neighborhood Watch said they were looking for someone of your description.
And?
They said you're a fugitive, but they couldn't give a reason why you are one, except other than because, well, the way you look.
Oh. Thanks.
Look, I'm sure there's plenty of stories that you want to tell me, but at the end of the day, you're a friend that needs help, and you can stay with me as long as you need.
But aren't you concerned?
Look, I'm not a fan of what's going on in the country nowadays. So much wrong going on. But at the end of the day, we all have to look out for each other. If people see us together, I'll say you're my cousin. How about that? Even if it's a cover, I do like to believe we're family, in spite of mistakes and secrets.
Well, where do we go from here?
Not sure. But I'm sure there's plenty of folks like you, right?
Yeah. There's many types of us among the human population.
Maybe we can find those that can help us too. But in the meantime, make yourself at home.
I'd love that.
Okay. Nobody move.
Well, that was a nice story.
Daryl, something walked into this house.
And it knocked first. That's manners.
Stop praising it.
Okay. I think we handled that really well as hosts.
You opened the door.
I did not open the door. The door opened itself, which feels like a shared responsibility. Okay, everybody calmly exit the house in a panicked order.
Untie me first.
We'll circle back.
Do not circle back without me.
Daryl, we have to go.
Right behind you, babe.
Randy, you are doing great. You just stay put.
Well, I don't really have a choice. Okay, all right. That's fine. That's... Oh, it's not ideal, but it's fine. So, it's just me. Just me tied to a chair in a house where something walked in. After we listened to stories about things growing where they shouldn't, and secrets and sheds, and doors that open themselves. Good. Good. Hey, listen, you, whatever you are, I just want to say, I respect your boundaries. You knocked, and, well, that's pretty huge. A lot of people don't do that. So if you could maybe respect mine, which include not being eaten or planted or buried under a shed, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you could say it in your heart to maybe untie me. Nope. Okay, that's a no. Next time, I am going to be hosting. No guests, no dinner, no whatever the heck this was. Just me. And a locked door? Maybe a flamethrower. Happy Easter, everyone!